Hello, I am J. Mark B. Anuta, Officer in charge of Navigational Watch. So I am 25 years old, I am a seafarer, and I am a licensed marine officer. But right now, I am a full-time educator of IMG and one of the World System Builder Green Jacket and CEO, Marketing Director of the company. So, nagtataka ka siguro bakit na-send tong video sa iyo or bakit ka dito nanonood. Because you are part of our global campaign for financial education. Ang layunin po ng International Marketing Group is to educate 30 million families by 2030. So you are part of our financial education movement. Bakit ba kami nagtuturo ng financial education? Basically for four reasons. First reason is the rule of money is changing. So if you have noticed, mga 1980s, malaki po yung deposit rate sa bangko, 20%. That's why if you would ask your lolo, lola, tito, tita, mama, papa, most of them will say, Jay, mag-aral ka ng maayos so that you can get a job and then you can put your money, you can invest in the bank. So during their time, 1980s, malaki yung deposit rate. But what happened right now? Throughout the time, hindi na mamalayan ng mga matatanda yan that throughout the time, bumabagsak yung deposit rate sa bangko. So in the 1980s, we have 20%, but right now, 2008 up to the 2020, the present, we have 0.25% na interest rate sa bangko. So bagsak siya, mas mababa pa sa 1%. Bakit? Because right now, we are in the information age or digital age. So if you have noticed, napakabilis lang mag-transfer ng pera. So sa isang iglap lang, you can transfer funds anywhere in the world right now. Number two, we lack financial education. So a lot of Filipinos really lack financial education. That's why our very own President Rodrigo Roa Duterte make it mandatory financial education for all migrant families shall be pursued, along with the incentives to encourage entrepreneurship. So when we say entrepreneurship, it doesn't mean na negosyo lang, but it also means investing. So investing is also part of entrepreneurship. So that's why, according to a survey in 2018 by the FinQ and Citibank, so this was posted in Manila Bulletin, that in 2018, the average Filipino has a financial quotient of 53%. So anong ibig sabihin yan? So kung nasa school tayo, 53%, bagsak yan. Hindi pa umabot ng 75 yan, parang pasang awa, ano? So bagsak yan. So what we do with that? So the only medicine for the lack of financial education is financial literacy campaign. So yun yung ginagawa namin sa IMG. Number three, people live longer today. So Jay, bakit naman kailangan ng financial education if people live longer today? Because according to the survey in 2015, Filipino life expectancy is for men is age 69 and women is age 75. So anong connection? People right now, especially yung mga nagre-retire right now, suffer for retirement and healthcare crisis. So ano ba yung sigaw ng mga senior citizen right now? So ang sigaw ng mga senior citizen right now is napakakulang ng SSS, GSIS, no, kulang na kulang yung sinusuporta ng PhilHealth. So totoo nga naman, kulang na kulang yung budget ng PhilHealth and SSS, GSIS. So that's why yung mga Filipinos na hindi nakapag-prepare, nakasalalay lang sila dito sa PhilHealth, SSS, GSIS, and Pag-ibig. And most of the time, kulang na kulang talaga yan. Sa gamot pa lang at sa mga medical bills, eh kakain ka pa. No, shelter, clothing, di ba? So hindi natin pwedeng iasa sa mga anak natin yan because later on, yung mga anak natin, meron din yung sariling responsibilities. Meron din silang sariling pamilya. So right now, mag-prepare na tayo as early as right now. Then the cost of living. So the cost of living is very high. That's why many people have difficulty in saving money for their future needs. So some of the people, they blame the government. Some of the people, they blame the economy because of the pandemic. So some people, they blame their boss or employer. But the real problem talaga is that inflation. Bakit? Yung pera mo ngayon, lumiliit yung buying power niyan. So, a classic example of inflation. So, naalala ko dati, bata pa ako, I go to the palengke together with my papa and si tatay, no, meron siyang 1,000 pesos. Yung 1,000 pesos, napakaraming mabibili nun. Makakabili na kami ng bigas noon, ng ng ulam, no, ng merong tinapay, minsan may pa-ice cream pa yan. Kasi maraming nabibili yung 1,000 pesos before, but what happened right now? Yung 1,000 pesos mo, pasok ka ng SM, paglabas mo, maliit na balot na cellophane yan because of inflation. So, napakaliit na lang ng value ng pera mo right now. So, every day, because of inflation, lumiliit yung value ng funds mo. That's why nababaon tayo lalo sa utang. Because of interest, no? Baba yung sahod, pero mahal yung bilihin, no? So that's why mas lalo tayong nababaon sa utang. And of course, pag baon ka sa utang, hindi ka talaga makakaipon. So sabi nga ni Robert Kiyosaki, he is right saying that money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. So tama nga naman. Pag wala kang alam about finances, most probably yung pera mo, it will really live short. So gaya ko, I'm a seafarer and dati no, one day millionaire. So walang alam about financial intelligence, no? So wala akong ganyan before. But right now, I'm very thankful that I was taught about this one. And ikaw din, no? I-share ko yung natutunan ko sa'yo. So that's why pag-uusapan natin today is the basics of stock market and mutual funds investing. So meron ka bang idea about that one? So if wala pa or if meron na, so makinig ka lang because I will teach you kung paano tayo magsimula dyan. So if you want to build investment, you should think long term. So building investment should be long term, no, para mas profitable and mas strong. Because in order to build long term, you should as well understand how money works, no? Paano ba nagwo-work yung pera? Kasi a thing that you can understand, most probably you can control. So that's why pag intindihin natin paano ba nag-grow yung pera or gumagalaw yung funds. So there are two types of income actually. We have the active income. So that is the first type of income that we have. So this is a type of income that comes from your direct labor. So example, you have a job. So of course, meron kang salary. So active income yan. Pag doktor ka man, pasyente, so yun, no, meron kang pera dyan. Lawyer, of course, pag meron kang client, pera po yan sa mga abogado. So, sabi ng isang kasama ko, pag wala daw nag-aaway, no, wala ka rin kita. No? So, wala kang didepensahan. So, anyhow, so that's an active income. And we also have OFW and seafarer like me. So, meron tayong contract. So, per contract po yung aming terms of sahuran, no? Sa OFW and seafarer. So, kung ano yung nakalagay sa kontrata, yun po yun, sa sahudi namin. Then, kung ikaw naman ay agent, so most probably meron kang komisyon. So, yung komisyon mo, active income niyan. Kasi pag hindi ka lalabas, di ka magbebenta ng bahay, di ka magbebenta ng kotse, no, benta ng foam, anything. So, wala ka rin kikitain. No? Wala ka rin komisyon. So, that is an active income. So, most of the Filipinos rely on active income. Kasi most of the Filipinos na masipag talaga magtrabaho. Well, there are few percentage in the Philippine population that are experiencing or having the passive income. So itong passive income naman, this is the type of income that keeps coming even if you are not working. So kahit di ka nagtatrabaho, itong income na to tuloy-tuloy lang. And kahit di ka man magtrabaho, you stop working, this income will continue rolling. So grabe, ang ganda, no? Kahit di ka nagtatrabaho, merong income na pumapasok. Wow. So some of the common sources of passive income, we have the interest coming from our investment. So kung meron kang investment sa mutual funds, stocks, bonds, and of course, long-term care. So meron ng investment, no, long-term care. So pwede mong kuhanan ng interest yan, and that interest will grow and grow and grow. So that would be your passive income, meaning yung pera yung nagtatrabaho para sa'yo. Then we have royalty income sa business. So if you're familiar with McDonald's, so every branch of McDonald's, no, nagbabayad po yan ng royalty income sa McDonald's na yung franchisor, no? So yung mga franchisees, no, nagbabayad yan sila sa McDonald's ng royalty fee. And very common yung rentals income. So, madami na nauuso nga renta ngayon, no? Example, pinaka-basic yung boarding house. So, magrenta ka ng boarding house or apartment, or kung social ka, Airbnb, wow, no, social. So, rentals income yan, passive income po yan. Kasi every month, no, naghihintay na lang yung landlady, no, or yung landlord to receive the funds. So, that's why that is a passive income. So, if you will choose between the two, which is better? So, for me, passive income talaga. Because sa passive income, you do not work hard for money, but you let your money work for you. So, saan yung mas maganda doon? Um, ikaw magtrabaho sa pera o pera yung magtrabaho para sa iyo? So for me, mas maganda talaga ang pera yung magtrabaho para sa akin. So yung tanong ngayon, Jay, paano ba pagtrabahuin yung pera? So how do we make money work for us? So we can use the rule of 72 or the power of compounding interest. So the one who created this formula is our Lolo Albert Einstein. So this formula is called the eighth wonder of the world because this formula is very amazing. And dito ko lang din natutunan to. So that's why i-share ko sa inyo gaano ba kaganda tong formula na to. So according to Einstein, dividing the number 72 by the interest rate of your savings or investment will give the estimated number of years it will take for your money to double. Ulitin ko yung 72 daw, pag i-divide mo siya sa interest rate, kung saan nakalagay yung pera or investment mo will give the estimated number of years it will take for your money to double. So tignan natin, example tayo. You open a savings account at 10,000 pesos. Then, yung 10,000 pesos mo, nilagay mo sa bangko, 1%. So 1%, no? So actually, bangko din nagbibigay ng 1% yan. 0.25% na yan, pababa. But example lang natin, no, 1%. So ngayon, 72 divided by 1%, so technically that is 72. So what does it mean? After 72 years pa, magdodoble yung pera mo. So if you're 30 years old right now, and you're listening to me, 30 plus 72, that is 102 years old. So, dyan pa mag 20,000, magdoble yung pera mo. So, do you think magkano na lang yung value ng 20,000 mo during that time kung buhay ka pa? See? So, that's the power of compounding interest. So, paano ba natin gagamitin tong rule of 72 at our advantage? So, that's the greatest question right now. Well, if you will just put your money in the bank, let's say time deposit, so the bank will say to you, Jay, wag mo munang withdraw yung pera mo, no? Ilagay mo lang dyan sa time deposit, mga 5 years, 10 years, no? Bigyan ka namin ng 4%. So with 4%, using the formula of Rule 72, so 72 divided by 4, technically every 18 years, nagdodoble yung pera mo sa bangko. So gaano ba kalaki yung every 18 years nagdodoble? Example, age 29, no? Age 29 ka, naglagay ka ng 100,000 sa bank. After 65 years old ka na, so 30 plus years, no? Ilang years yan? 34, 35 years. So meron kang 400,000. So yung tanong ko sa iyo ngayon, malaki ba yung 400,000 or maliit? So some people will say malaki, some people will say maliit. But to tell you honestly, with inflation, nakalaban mo, yung 40,000 mo, maliit na lang value niyan at age 65 ka. So that's why, yung bangko, mautak yan. Yung 100,000 mo, hindi nakapadlak sa bangko yan. Ni-invest ng bangko yan dito sa 8%. Yes, merong 8% na investment na alam nyo bangko. That's why, yung 8% na yon, if you will divide 72 by 8, so that is 9 years. So eventually, yung pera mo will double every 9 years. So, yung 100,000 mo, nilipat ni bangko sa investment na 8%, yung pera mo dapat ay 1.6 million. Pero yung binalik ni bangko sa'yo, 400,000, ilan yung natira sa bangko? 1.2 million. Yun na yung ginagamit ni bangko for another branch, pangbayad sa teller, no, expansion, and other expenses, operating expenses. So, you don't know the cost of that because di nga natin alam. No? Before, wala ako sa IMG, di ko alam merong 8%. Pero hindi lang pala 8% yan. Meron pa talagang alam si bangko na 12%. So 72 divided by 12 equals 6 years. So in reality, every 6 years pala, nagdodoble yung pera mo. So tignan natin, yung 100,000 mo nilagay ni bangko sa 12%. Tignan natin kung magkano yung kita ni bank. So at age 65, supposedly, yung pera mo is 6.4 million. Pero yung binalik ni bangko sa'yo, 400,000 lang. Yung natira kay bangko, 6 million. So tuwang-tuwa ka na sa 400,000 kasi merong pamaypay, merong payong at kalendaryo. Hindi mo alam, 6 million pala yung cost nun. Well, anyhow, if you will copy the bank, paano kaya makaipon ng 6 million? Paano kaya makaipon ng 6 million? So that is one of the biggest question. If you are not a bank, How can you do 6 million? Mag-ipon ka ng 6 million. So I will teach you how. Okay. If you want na makaipon ka ng 6 million, dalawa yung pwede mong gawin. Number one, you work for 6 million. Magtrabaho ka para sa pera. Or number two, pera yung magtrabaho para sa'yo to get 6 million. So, number one, ulitin ko lang, ikaw yung magtrabaho sa pera. And number two, you let money work for you. Pwede pala yun, pera yung magtrabaho para sa'yo. So, active income, passive income. So, ngayon, kung mag-active income ka, ilang taon ka naman magtatrabaho niyan? So, let's say, if you will work for 30 years, so dapat i-maintain mo yung 200,000 na income. Pag na-maintain mo yung 200,000 na income per year, times 30 years, that's 6 million. So, grabe no, hindi ka pa kumakain dyan, yung pamasahe mo, tuition ng mga bata, no? Maintain mo yung 200,000 income per month, per year, no? So, for me, okay naman yan, achievable, but for me, that's the worst way of earning 6 million. Na, on the other hand, pero naman, pati pera yung magtrabaho para sa'yo, no? So, pera can work 24/7, hindi apektado ng lockdown yan. Hindi nagkakasakit yan, hindi natutulog yung pera. So that's why, mas maganda talaga na pera yung magtrabaho for you. Because money can work 24/7. So, at 12%, kung meron kang 100,000 right now, after 36 years, that's 6.4 million. So, wag ka muna umalis, ha? Baka sabihin mo, uy, delikado tong napanood ko, 100,000 pala yung investment dito. No. Bakit? In IMG, we believe that financial education and financial execution is para sa lahat. That's why, kung meron ka namang 1,000 pesos right now, tapos, ilalagay mo siya sa mutual funds at 12%. Actually, after 36 years, kung every month magsisave ka lang ng 1,000 pesos, kaya ba natin yun? Kaya yun, no? 1,000 pesos a month, no? Mag-ipon ka lang. No? 33 pesos a day, kaya yan. So, 1,000 pesos per month after 36 years, 6.4 million din siya. Okay? So, that's why, pwede naman pala na pera yung magtrabaho para sa'yo. So, yun nga, no? Gamitin lang natin yung passive income natin. So, you need to build long term. Kasi, example, if you will put your money in the bank, your cold depositor, yung pera mo naman, savings account. So, the bank will invest, no? Hindi mo nakapadlock yung pera mo, invest ni bank yan dito sa government securities, commercial papers, stocks and equities, retail loans, real estate. So, if you have noticed, yung mga Camellia Homes, Lumina Homes, financed by East West BDO, so mga bangko yung nag-finance dyan kasi nag-invest sila dyan. So, technically, the bank will, average income is 12% investment. So, pero yung babalik sa'yo, 0.25% lang. So, saan yung justice niya, no? Well, you can do nothing about that because that's the business of the bank. That's how they do business. So, you can adjust actually. Kasi pwede ka naman mag-invest dito sa mutual funds. Pag mag-invest ka sa mutual funds, you will become a shareholder or part owner ng malalaking companies in the Philippines. And yung tawag sa pera mo ay hindi na savings account, kundi investment na dito sa mutual funds. So, just like the bank, mutual funds will invest dito sa tatlo, government securities, commercial papers, and stock and equities. At no, 12% din yung kikitain. Ang maganda lang kay mutual funds, 12% din yung ibabalik sa'yo. So for me, that's one of the best. So right now, mamimili ka na lang 0.25% o 12%. So technically, 12% talaga yung pipiliin natin. So ngayon, before tayo mag-go sa 12%, gusto ko munang malaman, ano ba yung goal mo sa pag-i-invest? So biglang seryoso, no? Because I want to know, ano ba talaga yung goal mo? Bakit ka mag-i-invest? Bakit natin kailangan ng goal? Because para meron tayong disiplina sa pag-iipon at pag-i-invest. Because kung meron ka lang 1,000 every month na maiipon at ilalagay mo lang yan sa 4%, after 35 years, do not expect milyonaryo ka. Because 35 years, 913,730 pesos lang yan. Pero yung 1,000 mo, kung ilagay mo sa 12% yan, actually after 30 years, that's already 3 million. 35 years, that's 5.8 million pesos. And for me, that's one of the best investments that you will have. And meron mang iba, no, sabi ka, tagal naman ng 30 years. Walang mas maiksi dyan. Of course, yung 1,000 mo, pwede mong gawing 5,000 yan. Lakihan mo lang yung investment mo. You put that investment at 12%. Actually, after 10 years, that's already 1.1 million pesos. Gusto ba natin yun? 1.1 million pesos. Gusto mo ba yan? No, gustong-gusto natin yun. So that's why right now, write your goals. Ano ba yung gusto mo sa pag-i-invest? And paano ba tayo makapagsimula dyan, Jay? No? So before tayo magsimula sa mutual funds, you need to remember, the higher the yield, the higher the risk. Of course, no, parang sugal lang yan. Mas malaki yung taya, malaki din yung chances mo na matalo. Pero pag nanalo ka, malaki din yung chances mo na manalo ka. Know your risk tolerance. The best way to reduce risk if you want to invest in the stock market is to invest in mutual funds. So it's very important, no, and it's very good that we know about mutual funds para maka-invest tayo at 12% or more. Okay. Sa mutual funds, there are three types. So we have the bond fund. So this is for the conservative people. Yung price appreciation dito is 4 to 6%. So for me, that's very good. No, 4 to 6% price appreciation. So dito, pinapahiram yung pera mo sa mga government securities and corporate bonds. So makikita mo naman dito, no, meron din treasury bills, treasury notes, cash bonds, commercial bonds, and fixed income bonds. So 46% price appreciation. Yung recommended length of stay dito, 1 to 2 years na, swak na po yun, yung ating investment dyan. Disclaimer lamang po, past performance doesn't guaranteed future returns. So it doesn't mean na mataas siya 2019, this 2020 mataas din siya. Of course, not. No? Kasi di natin alam yung panahon, hindi natin controlled yung market. So example right now, sino bang makakala na yung simpleng ubo sa China naging COVID-19 pandemic. So that's why it's very important na malaman natin yan. Then we have the balance fund. So it is called balance fund because nahati sa government securities and of course sa mga blue chip companies and yung iba naman sa mga cash bonds. So government securities, cash bonds, and of course mga blue chip companies o yung mga top 30 holdings in the Philippines. So itong balance fund natin, moderate lang siya yung kanyang capital growth, pero maganda yung returns, 12 to 15% price appreciation. So yung balance fund natin, at least maglagay tayo ng investment dito 3 to 5 years, no? Very profitable for us 3 to 5 years from now. Then we have the stock funds. Ito naman sa mga aggressive investors. So like me, I'm an aggressive investor because dito sa stock funds, malaki yung returns, 15 to 18%. But this is multi-diversified. So napaka-diversified niya. So the risk is higher. But of course, the returns are very promising, 15 to 18% price appreciation. So dito sa stock funds, you can invest 5 years or more. Okay? Then, we have different scenarios na prepare ko sa inyo. So, you need to choose kung ano ba yung senaryong na gandahan ka, no? Or anong scenario yung sa feel mo, maganda mag-invest. So, kung meron kang hulaan mo lang no, kung ano yung maganda. So, scenario number 1, maganda ba mag-invest dyan? The market is going up, no? The price of stock rises. Scenario number 2 naman, the price of stocks drops pero bumalik din naman, no? Bumagsak pero bumawi. So, maganda mag-invest during that time. So, pwede kang mag-comment, no, sa comment section natin sa baba. Pwede kang mag-comment ng 1, 2, or 3. Okay, depende sa iyo or hulaan mo. Or, number 3, scenario number 3, the price of stocks drops, no? Very big drop, no? From 10 pesos, bumagsak ng 1 peso. Pero, umaakyat naman siya konti. No? Umaakyat siya konti-unti. No? Gradually, bumabawi yung market. Saan ba magandang mag-invest dyan? So, ngayon, you keep your answer and bibigay ko na sa iyo yung answer key. Pag sa scenario ka nag-invest, scenario number 1, you have 1,000 pesos per month to invest. So sa month 1, nag-invest ka 10 pesos per share. So ilang share na bili mo dyan? 100. No? Mabilis lang. Yung 1,000 mo, i-divide mo lang dito sa price per share na 10 pesos. So you have 100 shares. So 12 pesos, 83.33 shares. Then 16, 18, and of course, eventually naging 20 pesos per share. So sa 20 pesos per share, meron kang 1,000, so meron kang 50 shares. Ilang shares yung nabili? Total shares, 422 and 81 shares. Magkano yung price? 20 pesos. Pag i-multiply mo yan, makukuha mo yung peso value ng investment mo. So yung total value ay 8,456 and 20 pesos. Magkano yung contribution mo? 1,000 per month for 6 months, so you have 6,000 contribution. So 6,000, minus natin yung 6,000 dyan sa ating total value. So congratulations because kumita ka ng 2,456 pesos. So sa mga pumili ng scenario number 1, congratulations. We have scenario number 2 naman. Dito, you have 1,000 pesos per month to invest. So, yung 10 pesos na price, bumagsak sa scenario number 2. So, bumagsak siya ng 5. So, tignan natin. So, 100 shares. Bumagsak ng 5. So, 5 pesos. No? 1,000 divided by 5 pesos. So, you have 200 shares technically. So, 6 pesos, 7 pesos. And eventually, bumalik siya ng 10 pesos. So, meron siyang 100 shares. Madaming shares to kasi bumagsak yung price. So, nakabili ka ng 150 to 50 shares. Then, last price naman niya is 10 pesos per share. So, sa 10 pesos, total value niya 8,525. Magkano yung contribution mo? 6,000 din, no? So 6,000 minusan yung ano natin, total value minus 6,000. So congratulations sa mga pumili ng scenario number 2, kumita ka pa rin ng 2,525 pesos. So saan ka maghahanap ng income na yan? No? Maganda yan. Then scenario number 3, ito yung medyo kabado ka, no? Kasi bagsak yung market. Nakakatakot mag-invest. But to tell you honestly, this is one of the most profitable na dapat mag-invest ka. So you have 1,000 pesos, 100 shares, 4 pesos, 250 shares. Bumagsak ng 2 pesos at 1,000 pesos na investment, meron kang 500 shares. 1 peso, 1,000 shares. 2 pesos, 500 shares. And of course, bumalik ng 5, 200 shares. So ilan yung total shares mo? Napakadami, 2,550. Pero mababa yung price niya, 5 pesos. But if you will multiply that one, grabe, no? Kumita ka, 12,750. Minus natin yung capital natin, 6,000. So kumita ka ng more than 100%. Na doble yung investment mo. 6,750 pesos. Wow. So that's one of very big no nakita. So ngayon, meron tayong strategy dito sa pag-invest. So tignan natin yung PSE natin, no? PSE index. So ito yung galaw ng or chart movement ng market throughout the time ng stock market. So makikita natin yung pag-up and down ng market, affected po yan ng mga pangyayari sa Pilipinas that affects our economy as well. So Marcos People Power, bumagsak yung market during that time. Aquino kudita, no? Bumagsak yung market during that time. Yung mga tropa nila Trillanes nagkudita. So Ramos Power Crisis, Asian Financial Crisis, EDSA Revolution, Global Financial Crisis. Every time, bumababa yung market, pero every time na bumabawi yung market, if you will draw a straight line sa mga up ng market, makikita mo that along the way, kumikita ka pa rin sa investment mo even if the market is going up or down. This is called the buy and hold strategy or the peso cost averaging. So long-term investor is very profitable when it comes to investing in the stock market. So you should think long-term in investing. So mutual funds, so ito yung workflow ng mutual funds natin. Paano ba nagkakakita, paano ba kumikita, no? Paano ba nakaka-invest sa mutual funds? So ikaw to investor, so yung pera natin ipupul yan. So yung pera mo, pera niya, tsaka pera ko, pag-iisahin yan at ilalagay dito sa fund house. So yung fund house naman will appoint an expert, si fund manager that will take care of your investment. So kahit tulog ka, merong tumitingin sa investment mo. Because fund manager, mag-invest yan dito sa securities, just like stocks, bonds, and of course, itong mga blue chip companies, nakikita mo dito, no? Yung mga blue chip companies. So Meralco, BDO, Jollibee, Pure Gold, yung malalaking kumpanya in the Philippines. So yan yung mga blue chip companies natin. So mutual fund manager will invest there, then eventually it will gain returns, no? Meron pong mga returns siya or income. So yung mga gains na yon, it will be passed back to you. So that's the good thing about investing in the mutual fund. So paulit-ulit lang po yung cycle natin. Okay? So actually guys, mutual funds is one of the most legal and the basic investment dito sa Philippines. In fact, no, even social security system, nag-invest po dito sa mutual funds. So ano ba yung mga benefits ng mutual funds natin? Unang-una, professional management. So kahit di ka marunong sa stock market, meron ng fund manager that will take care of your investment. Profit, potentially higher returns. Compared mo naman sa bank na 0.25%, yung average natin sa mutual funds is 12%. Low capital requirement, 1,000 pesos, pwede ka nang magsimula, no? Diversification, instant yan, no? Bakit? Sa maliit na pera mo, marami kang companies na shares mabibili. Safety and transparency kasi meron tayong sariling portal. And of course, safety, no, regulated tayo by Securities and Exchange Commission. And transparent po yung mga investment natin kasi pwede nating i-check online. Then tax exempt, no, because mutual funds is covered by Republic Act 8424, the Tax Reform Act of 1997, wherein mutual funds or investing in our own Philippine economy is exempted for our tax. Okay? So we have a true individual statement of account. So itago na lang natin sa pangalang Juan de la Cruz due to data privacy law. So si Juan de la Cruz, nag-invest po siya ng 5,000 pesos sa PhilEquity noong May 14, 2009. So yung price per share po is 9.735 pesos. So 5,000 divided by 9.735 pesos. So total shares is 496. Yan o, 496. So ngayon, to make it clear, May 14, 2009, nag-invest si Juan de la Cruz ng 5,000 pesos sa PhilEquity, 9 pesos per share. Total shares na nabili, 496 shares. So ngayon, tiningnan niya dito sa PIFA or Philippine Investment Fund Association. So online, no? Yung price per share ng PhilEquity, hindi na siya 9 pesos. Bagkus, yung PhilEquity funds, from 9 pesos, umakyat yung price per share ng 41.6618 pesos. So May 14, 2009, balikan lang natin, nag-invest si Juan de la Cruz ng 5,000 pesos at 9 pesos 735 pesos per share. So yung total shares na bali is 496 shares. So February 21, 2018, umangat yung price per share. So from 9 pesos naging 41 pesos, 41 pesos and 6618 no centavos yung price per share. So ngayon, if you will convert that one to this current value, yung 496 shares, i-multiply mo siya dito sa 41, yung total na value ng funds ni Juan de la Cruz is 20,624 and 25 pesos. Magkano yung investment niya? Noong 2009, 5,000 lang. So 5,000 pesos, i-minus natin sa 20,000, kumita yung pera niya ng more than 300%. Na triple yung investment niya. So from 5,000, kumita siya ng 15,664 and 25 pesos. Diba? So paano na lang kung consistent na nag-i-invest si Juan de la Cruz? Mas malaki pa yung kita niya. And within 9 years, yung pera niya throughout the year no tumutubo ng 1,740.46 per year or 34.8% per year yung tubo ng pera niya. So nakita nyo, 34.8% per year nga yan, di ba? So malaki yan, di ba? So part of our benefit dito sa IMG, we have a lot of benefits but i-discuss ko sa inyo yung according sa mutual funds lang, no? So, we have exclusive benefit number 10, so free investment seminar. So, dito, matututo ka talaga more advanced seminars than this from our mutual fund companies, no? Pwede mong ma-avail yan dito for free. Then, you can invest in mutual funds at zero entry fee. Meaning, pag nag-i-invest ka, zero load ka. Meaning, yung ini-invest mo, walang bawas yan, no? Kasi buo yan because you're part of IMG member. So, that's part of your benefits. So, dito, lahat ng mga bagong investors dito sa mutual funds, lahat ng bagong member ng IMG from January 1, 2020, which is kasama ka dito, meron kang free na 1,000 pesos na investment sa mutual funds. So sa ating Sultibo Strategic Growth Fund. So ito yung mga top 10 holdings kung saan nag-invest yung mutual funds. SM Investment Corporation, Ayala Land, Ayala Corporation, SM Prime Holdings, BPI, BDO, Jollibee, no? Yung favorite mo na Jollibee, nandito yan. So nakaka-invest ka niya sa mutual funds. And of course, etc. So maganda dito guys, 1,000 lang yung initial, libre na yan sa membership mo. Then of course, yung top up natin, 500 pesos lang. You can top up anytime. So anytime, pwede kang mag-top up sa mutual funds. Okay? So, kung nag-invest ka dito sa Jollibee, since nakita mo yung siguro yung post ko about Jollibee, so napunta ka dito sa video ko, so you can become, no, two option para mag-invest ka sa Jollibee. Number one, you can become a franchisee. So dapat meron kang 30 million pesos. So napakalaking pera niya, no? So most probably wala kang ganyan. And wala din ako niyan, no? Grabe, napakalaki ng 30 million. Pero kung meron naman tayong 1,000 pesos sa bulsa natin ngayon, pwede ka naman maging shareholder ng Jollibee. Mag-invest ka lang sa mutual funds. Kasi kung nag-invest ka dati at 2013, 100 per share yung Jollibee. But right now, yung 2018, February 12, from 100, naging 283 pesos per share. So kung nakapag-invest ka ng 1,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos, no? Correct me if I'm wrong. So 100,000 pesos, yung equivalent na niyan in 2018 is 283,000 pesos. So bidang-bida talaga yung mga shareholders, no, sa Jollibee, ikaw na lang hindi. So dapat if you can buy Chicken Joy and Jolly Burger, so mas maganda talaga, no, that you will buy as well shares, no? You become a shareholder of Jollibee. So um, with IMG, you can bypass the middleman. So eventually, if you'll become a member of IMG, you have direct access to the financial companies. You can enjoy discounts from the financial products you buy, and you can become your own money manager. So pwede kang mag-invest anytime, anywhere you want, walang hassle because pwede kang mag-direct sa mga investment companies. Yung bank naman or agent broker, kung dadaan ka sa kanila, outside IMG, pwede naman, but the problem is, kukomisyonan ka nila in every investment that you will have. So, bank broker and agent will earn commissions from the product you buy. So, every time mag-invest ka, bawas po yan kasi kukomisyonan po yan ng ahinte, ng broker, tsaka yung bangko. So, mas maganda talaga if you will start with IMG because if you will invest, even how much, no, kung kahit gaano kalaki yung investment mo, walang bawas yan with IMG. But when it comes to broker agent, meron talagang fee, merong percentage na kaltas yan. So IMG membership, actually we're one-stop shop, hindi lang mutual funds, but napakarami pa yung ating mga benefits dito sa IMG that you can unveil once you become an IMG member. So all of these benefits, especially yung mutual fund, stock market investing, and itong mga napakaraming discounts na to, more than 150,000. So you can avail this one if you can become a lifetime member of IMG. So I highly recommend that you should become a lifetime member of International Marketing Group. So 5,500 pesos only. So one time and lifetime na po yan, isang beses ka lang magbabayad for the Philippine coded members. Sa mga international members naman po, you can talk to the person na nag-invite sa'yo or nag-send sa'yo ng video because we have different procedures for the internationally coded members because you have more benefits and you have more advantages compared to the Philippine coded members. So I think you've learned a lot and example ko lang dito, this is the portal of my mentor, Sir Dave. So this is an actual portal kung saan makikita mo talaga yung investment mo dito sa mutual funds and all of your other benefits sa IMG. So you can open this portal, magkakaroon ka rin na ganito once you become a member of IMG. So nabanggit ko kanina, 'di ba, sa mga investment natin, meron din tayong long-term care na investment, no? This one, meron ditong mutual fund. So you can also have Kaiser Healthcare Ultimate Health Builder. So this one, you can avail this one. You can talk to the person who invited you para maturuan ka rin niya. Or you can proceed to my next video about Kaiser Healthcare. So, sino ba yung mga members ng IMG? So, yung mga members ng IMG, mga men in uniform, mga pulis, sundalo, no? And Philippine Navy, so different people, no, mga Bureau of Fire, no, yung mga bombero. So, yun po ay mga members mga IMG, no, tinuturuan po natin sila how to save and invest. And of course, sa amin ni Sir Dave, nagtuturo din kami sa mga Philippine Coast Guard, yung ating mga hukbong sandatahan, no, na tumutulong sa atin to secure our body of waters. So this is the good thing about the Coast Guards because nagtuturo din kami ng mutual funds sa kanila. And of course, no, financial education entirely. And we also have teachers. So nagtuturo din kami sa mga guro because teachers also need financial education. We know that teachers very hardworking and they play a very big role in molding the minds of our young children, and of course our students right now, the future leaders of our country. So that's why we teach teachers how to properly save and invest. As you have noticed that mahirap yung trabaho nila and still they're underpaid, but of course tinuturuan natin sila how to manage that salary. And some of the teachers, no, full-time financial educators na rin. And of course, our OFWs, land-based and sea-based man. So nagtuturo po kami ng financial education. So, of course, mga millennials, as young as 18 years old, nag-start na po na mag-save and invest dito sa mutual funds together with IMG. So this is my mentor, Sir Dave, before IMG. So seaman din siya. But right now, kasama niya yung nanay niya, si Ate Daisy, na tindero ng isda sa palengke. So right now, they're traveling all over the world because of IMG. So dito sa IMG, hindi lang mutual funds yung matututunan mo, but of course, marami ka pang opportunities, even business opportunities and opportunities to travel all over the world and all over the Philippines. So pwede po yan dito sa International Marketing Group. So before we end, I just want to leave this quote to you. If you're born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it's your mistake. So right now, yung mga natutunan natin, it's much better pag i-apply natin yung mga learnings natin, and it will be more profitable if you will start with IMG. So if you want to start with IMG, you can talk to the person who sent this video, or you can message me directly through my account, jmarkbanuta in Facebook. So pwede mo kong i-search sa Facebook, no? So this is my name, J. Mark Anuta, and of course my number. You can call or text me, sir 995-231-9127 for Globe. And of course, you can email me through my email, jmark.anuta@gmail.com. So that's all for this day. And thank you so much for listening. And of course, if you have a heart, you can share this video. And of course, do not forget to subscribe and like and push the notification bell. Pag meron tayong mga bagong videos, then of course you can watch. Thank you so much. God bless.